Hi everyone, welcome to Greatful Learner. Welcome to this video. My name is Deepak Kumar, and today's our topic is environmental engineering. इसको मैंने क्या करा है कि मॉड्यूल वाइज मैंने डिफाइन करा है. सो आज मॉड्यूल 1, मॉड्यूल 2, मॉड्यूल 3 करके एक वीडियोज़ है. एक वीडियोज़ है. हर एक वीडियोज़ में स्पेसिफिक डिस्कस किया जाएगा चीज़ों के बारे में. ठीक है. तो हम इस वीडियो में क्या क्या पढ़ेंगे इन्वायरमेंटल इंजीनियरिंग के मॉड्यूल 1 वाले वीडियो में. आपका बहुत बहुत स्वागत है ग्रेटफुल लर्नर पे. ठीक है. स्कोप ऑफ इन्वायरमेंटल इंजीनियरिंग पढ़ेंगे, देन वाटर सप्लाई इंजीनियरिंग पढ़ेंगे थोड़ा सा, देन क्वांटिटी ऑफ वाटर पढ़ेंगे, टाइप्स ऑफ वाटर डिमांड पढ़ेंगे, फ्लक्चुएशन इन डिमांड पढ़ेंगे, फैक्टर्स अफेक्टिंग कंजप्शन पढ़ेंगे, देन फोरकास्टिंग पॉपुलेशन पढ़ेंगे, देन सरफेस वाटर सोर्सेज पढ़ेंगे, देन इंटेक्स पढ़ेंगे, देन क्वालिटी ऑफ वाटर पढ़ेंगे, देन ड्रिंकिंग वाटर स्टैंडर्ड्स पढ़ेंगे, देन वाटर क्वालिटी पैरामीटर्स पढ़ेंगे, देन ह्यूमन हेल्थ पढ़ेंगे, देन मेथड फिजिकल ये पढ़ेंगे, देन केमिकल बैक्टीरियोलॉजिकल एनालिटिकल पढ़ेंगे. ओके. नाउ द स्कोप ऑफ इन्वायरमेंटल इंजीनियरिंग. ओके. So basically the scope of environmental engineering, the water regeneration and managing systems for water supply treatment and all the things and distribution, to develop strategies for wastewater treatment and disposal to minimize environmental impact. Okay. Now the quality, the air quality impact in the air quality management. Okay. So basically the monitoring air pollution levels, then implementing measures to control the emissions from industrial transportation resources and all the things. Okay. Now the duration, the solid waste management, developing waste management strategy including the recycling, the composition and the landfill designation, and the completing implementing systems for hazardous wastewater treatment and disposal. These are the scope of the environmental engineering. Okay. Now the environmental impact assessment. So assessing the potential the environmental impacts of develop the infrastructure, recommendation, mitigation measures to minimize adverse effect on the things. Okay. Now the remediation. Environmental remediation में क्या है? So basically the cleanup containing sites through soil and groundwater remediation techniques, and the restoring ecosystem affecting by the populations, industrials, all the things, and the sustainability and the green infrastructure. Okay. Now the integrating sustainable practices into civil engineering projects to minimize resources consumptions and the environmental impact. Designation and screen infrastructure solutions such as permeable pavements, green roofs, and urban forest. Okay. Now the water supply engineering. So basically the water supply engineering branch of civil engineering that focuses on the design of construction, operation, maintenance of system infrastructure for providing clean and water potable water to communities, industrial and various users. Okay. Now it involves the planning and implementation of the project of aimed at sourcing, treating, storing, and distributing water efficiently and sustainably. Water supply engineers work to ensure reliable contents for safe drinking water, mitigate water security, manage water resources effectively, and address challenges for water communication and all the things. Okay. Now the key aspects of water supply engineering includes hydraulic engineering, water treatment process, and pipeline design, pump systems, water quality management, and regulatory compliance and sustainability principles. Okay. Now the field encompasses a wide range of activities from assessing water resources and demands. Okay, and the performance on all the things. Okay. Now the quantity of water. So basically the quality of water refers to a chemical, physical, biological, rheological characteristics of water that determine its suitability for a specific uses such as drinking, recreation, agriculture, industrial process, and ecosystem supports. Okay. Now the water quality fundamental aspect of environmental health and public safety, as it directly impacts human health, ecological integrity, and the socio-economic activities. Okay. Now the physical characteristics. So basically these include properties such as temperature, color, odor, and turbidity, clarity, and the physical characteristics and the effects water aesthetics. Okay. Now the chemical characteristics. So basically the chemical विशेषताएं इसकी क्या क्या है. So basically chemical parameters measure the concentration of various substances like dissolved suspended in water. Common chemical parameters include pH, acidity and salinity, dissolved oxygen, nutrients, and the heavy metals and the organic compounds and the static and the chemical characteristics. Okay. Okay, now the biological विशेषताएं क्या है. तो biological parameters assess the presence of living organisms in water including bacteria, viruses and other microorganisms. Microbial contamination and pose significant health risk causing all the radiological में हम देखें तो these parameters evaluate the presence of radiological substance in water such as radon, uranium and radium. Radioactive contamination and can occur naturally or results or human activities such as mining, nuclear power generation on the industrial process. Okay. Now the domestic water types of demand. Domestic water demand, also known as residential water demand. This type of refers to the water needed the household activities such as drinking, cooking, bathing, cleaning and sanitation, and it includes the indoor of the things and the indoor examples like taps, toilets, and outdoor. Now the industrial water demand. So basically types of water demand में second है industrial water demand. So basically the industrial water demands uh, the water required for various industrial processes like including manufacturing, power generation, mining, chemical processing, cooling purposes, industrial use water and the cooling product manufacturing, cleaning as well as raw materials in various processes. Okay, now the commercial water demand. So basically the commercial water demand pertains to water used in non-industrial establishments such as offices, hotels, restaurant, shopping malls, schools, hospitals. It include water for restrooms. Okay, now the agriculture water demand. So basically the agriculture water demands is the largest water use globally and refers to the water needed to irrigation, livestock watering, agriculture processing, it support crop growth, livestock production, agriculture activities. Now the recreational water demand. So basically the recreational water demands to water used for leisure recreation activities such as swimming to pools, water parks, boating, fishing and water sports to includes the both public and all the things. Environmental water demand. So basically environmental water demand refers to the water needed sustain ecological processes, maintain the aquatic habitats, biodiversity in rivers, lakes, wetlands and other natural process. Okay, now the fluctuation in demand. So basically the daily patterns, seasonal variation. So water demand typically flows daily cycles, peak uses to occurring at specific times of the such as morning the people when people is using the things which will be the activities like bathing, cooking, cleaning. Fluctuation in demand throughout the day, the strains the water demand supply and all the things. The seasonal vibrations. Water demand often are the seasonally due to factors such as weather condition, temperatures fluctuations, seasonal activities for other participants on all the things which will include the to increase the waters and decreasing during color corrections outdoor demands. Okay, the invasions. Now the special events, festivals, holidays, a gathering can lead to spikes the things which will be demand as water supply and engage additional activities that water require water to hosting passage, cooking large as meals. Okay, now the economic factor. So basically the economic functions, activities, industrial production can influence water demand, particularly industrial, commercial and where water is used for manufacturing, processing, cooling systems and all the things. Okay, now the population dynamics. So basically the changes in population size, demographic migrations patterns, urbanization rates can affect water demand in communities and regioning. Okay, now the factors affecting consumption. So basically the population size and density, larger size particularly in the things water, domestic and all the economic development. So basically the economic development, economic growth and industrialization can drive up water demand as industrial expand expand the urban areas, develop and living standards on the climate and weather. Here are the factor affecting consumption. They are the water, traffic, the infrastructure and technologies, then culture and behavior factors. नाउ द फॉरकास्टिंग पॉपुलेशन, सो फिजिकल द फॉरकास्टिंग पॉपुलेशन में आ जाता है आपका डाटा कलेक्शन, आता है ट्रेंड एनालिसिस आ जाता है, देन सरफेस वाटर रिसोर्सेज में आप देख सकते हैं कि सरफेस वाटर रिसोर्सेज रिफर्स टू बॉडीज water data is located on the earth surfaces such as rivers, lakes, reservoirs, streams and ponds and all things. These are the ecosystem of supply water demands like river and water demands, lakes and reservoirs. Okay, now the ponds, the waterlands, the seasonal water bodies. Okay, now the what is the purposes? So basically the intakes and to build to capture water from surface bodies, rivers, lakes or groundwater resources, wells like wells, and it transfers to treatment it facilities and purifications or directly into distribution systems for supply to consumers. Okay, they are strategically located to access uh, high equality water and minimize environmental impacts. Okay, now the design consideration. So intakes are designed to be, and factors are the characteristics of water sources flow, the depth, water quality parameters, the design typical the types of intakes. So basically the surface water intakes, the river intakes, these intakes are typically located along river banks or in river channels. They may consist of submerged or floating structures equipped with skills to prevent erosion of things. And the lake intakes are positions at the shorelines or offshore and all the things. Okay, now the submerged intakes, the floating intakes, then the bank or shoreline intakes, the offshore intakes, and the quality of water. So the quality of water refers to its physical, chemical, biological, radiological characteristics, physical characteristics. Here is the water quality indicators and parameters mapping machines. Okay, now the chemical characteristics, then the biological characteristics, then the radiological characteristics, the water quality, then drinking water standards. So basically the drinking water standards are guidelines established to regulatory against from uh, agencies or ensure the safety and quality of drinking of water. So basically these standards specify acceptable levels or limit for various water quality parameters based on their potential impact of human health, like the parameters standard value, then permissible values, then the pH, the node relaxation, the standard value is 6.5 to 8.5, then the turbidity and GTU, then the total solid, then the total hardness, the sulfate, magnesiums, then the all the things. Okay, now drinking water standards, IS Indian standard value is 10,500, second revision 2009. Then drinking water standard sets limit contaminants including microbial pathogens, chemical pollutants, radiological substances to protect public health. Okay, now the water quality parameters. So basically the uh, microbiological parameters, this include indicators of fecal contaminants such as total coliforms, fecal coliforms, Escherichia coliforms, and all the chemical parameters. Chemical contaminants of concern in drinking water include the heavy metals like lead, arsenic, mercury, organic compounds like examples like pesticide, herbicide. These water quality parameters which I've seen in this video. Okay, now the radiological parameters, then the effects of human health. The waterborne contaminants can pose various health risks like depending on the concentration and duration of exposure. Now the macrological forms of the microbiological pathogens cause like diarrhea, vomiting. They are the like human's health, effects on the human health, and the chemical contaminants like lead of chronic health issues including neurological disorders, cancer, reproductive issues, and organs damage or etc. Okay, now the method of physical, chemical and bacteriological analysis of water. Physical analysis: temperature, turbidity, color, order and taste, conductivity. Okay, now the chemical analysis में आ जाता है pH, dissolved oxygen, the nutrients, heavy metals, the organic compounds, then desification products. Now the bacteriological में आ जाता है total consumption, E. coli, heterotrophic plate count, HPC, then the coliphase and bacteriological phase, and the somatic and fecal coliphase. Okay, नाउ थैंक यू सो मच, थैंक्स फॉर वाचिंग दिस वीडियो। ये हमारा वीडियो रहा इन्वायरमेंटल इंजीनियरिंग के मॉड्यूल 1 में, जिसमें हमने स्पेसिफिक बात करी ऑल द थिंग्स के बारे में, जिसमें हमने बात करी है स्कोप ऑफ इन्वायरमेंटल इंजीनियरिंग, वाटर सप्लाई इंजीनियरिंग, क्वांटिटी ऑफ वाटर। ये मॉड्यूल 1 है हमारा। मॉड्यूल 2 और मॉड्यूल 3 ऐसे ही स्पेसिफिक वीडियो आएंगे। टाइप्स ऑफ वाटर डिमांड हमने पढ़ा, फ्लक्चुएशन हमने पढ़ा, हमने ड्रिंकिंग वाटर स्टैंडर्ड्स पढ़ा, हमने वाटर क्वालिटी पैरामीटर्स पढ़ा, और उसके ह्यूमन्स हेल्थ के बारे में हमने डिस्कस करी कि लाइक अगर वाटर वाटर हम कंज्यूम करते हैं देन उस तरह की चीज़ें होती है, देन आपके ह्यूमन्स हेल्थ पे चीज़ें बढ़ सकती है। देन हमें मेथड ऑफ फिजिकल केमिकल बैक्टीरियोलॉजिकल एनालिसिस ऑफ वाटर के बारे में पढ़ा। सो हम मिलते हैं एक नए वीडियो के साथ, एक अच्छे वीडियो के साथ। सो थैंक यू सो मच, थैंक्स फॉर वाचिंग दिस वीडियो। इफ़ यू आर इंजॉइंग दिस वीडियो, अगर आपको वीडियो अच्छा लगा, आप लाइक शेयर एंड सब्सक्राइब जरूर करें और अपने दोस्तों को भी जरूर शेयर करें। थैंक यू सो मच, थैंक्स फॉर वाचिंग दिस वीडियो गाइज। वी आर मीटिंग विथ अनदर वीडियो। थैंक यू।